Hello and good afternoon, SpeedGaming fans. My name is Swerb, and I am here to commentate this race from Naru and Duplaine. They are part of the Thoha bracket of this any percent NMG tournament. They are the 8 and 9 seed respectively. So, wait, actually, maybe I might have it backwards. Hold on. We have Duplaine as the 8th seed with a qualifying time of 1:24.42, and Naru just 8 seconds behind with a 1:24.
Oh, okay.
So this should be a tight race. Should be an exciting one. And we should be getting started for you here shortly. As I mentioned earlier, I am Swerb. I'll be joined by Rain BT a little bit later. He's running a little bit late. So I'll just kind of take a little bit of time here to introduce you to this game mode. We're playing Dread any percent NMG, which stands for no major glitches, if you're unfamiliar. So we aren't going to see anything too crazy. No, clipping through walls, like through platforms or anything like that, or floors rather. But we will be seeing, some shots through some walls, a couple boss skips, and stuff of that nature. And we will be skipping some segments of the game. Like, all in all, this game will look fairly similar to playing, casually at home, especially for like the first minute and 20 seconds or so. And then we'll just start getting into some glitches and some sequence breaks right away. Oh, and it looks like I am joined here by my co-commentator Rain, making it here just under the wire. How are you doing, Rain?
Oh, okay, there we go.
There we are.
yeah. I forgot to turn on a audio program. Sorry for being late. It was a bit of a run. But this should be. Is Thoha or Mockin?
This is Thoha.
Thoha. Then, so the question is, so it's either gonna be Spacer or Booster. I don't know the skill level of these players, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
No, I just went over that a little bit. That Duplaine here is the 8th seed in the Thoha, and Naru is the 9th with an 8-second difference in their qualifying times.
So this should be very close.
I'm typically anticipating generally space pseudos from the Thoha bracket, but there are, surprises and people that have practiced, so time will tell.
The real question is Adam or non-Adam? Naru doing quick work of the early Corpius. Duplaine is very close also. Not that much time lost. I think it's like, what, 10 seconds at the moment? This Corpius can easily, catch them up.
Yep, everyone's favorite invisible scorpion dog, Corpius here.
Duplaine being a little bit more methodical with his missile placement, and Naru just going nuts, getting the kill right at the last missile.
Yeah, so I believe you need 26 of the 30 missiles, right? You can miss 4.
Yep. On rookie mode, you can just one round them. Duplaine is still not that far behind. He managed to get the slide missile, which looks very weird, to be honest. Like when you kill Corpius, the last slide missile.
Yeah, the shooting as you slide under. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate. It seemed like Duplaine just had one shot left or so at the end there on phase 3, but not too terribly bad. And still probably about 10 seconds behind or so getting into this Atom Rim. Maybe a little bit more.
46. Gab widen a little bit. Will he go for Wateria or? It's about a 20-second difference at the moment. Which them being like very close to each other shouldn't be that hard to catch up.
No, there's, you know, single tricks, you know, definitely Atom Skip can make up the difference alone. But there's all kinds of places throughout the entire run to, you know, gain and lose time over your opponent.
What is going to really come down to is just cleaner movement. Wateria, 1, a 2, a 3.
Hey. That's not too bad.
Oh, first
Ooh,
fly
first
and
try.
try
There
and
we go.
Duplaine. We're making quite a bit of time. Basically, hot on Naru's tail at this moment.
Naru making 2 quick attempts at this water platform skip, and then just going to go ahead and go for it.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Duplaine.
Duplaine is now in the lead.
Ooh, just like that.
That was super smooth on Duplaine's part.
Yeah,
Missing
432
the slime
grab
kill.
there versus about a 436. So yeah, Naru is now going from about 20 seconds ahead not too long ago to about 4 seconds behind.
Wow, it felt like I just mentioned he was 20 seconds behind, and now Duplaine is just ahead by 4 seconds. I gotta go for the D-boost, right? I'm sick of seeing the rails in the Thoha, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Like I said, I don't know. It's
Did not kill the pinky on both sides? Okay. Though getting that first charge beam on it is a little bit tricky if you don't practice it a little bit. It kind of goes against muscle memory. But man, Duplaine is just on a mission.
yeah, it was like he had to shake off a little bit of early rust or something there, but now he's just flying through these rooms beautifully. No wasted movement. So yeah, the runners picked up
Ooh, that
the
was
first
solid.
2 items. Got the cloak and the charge beam. So now we gotta take a little detour over here. Duplaine's heading up on this thermal, I don't know, thermal pipe thing that opens these doors, and that will get us over to the first Emmy that we haven't seen yet.
And they're basically neck and neck. I see Naru kind of cleaning up his movement just a little bit. His couple of previous rooms so far has been extra clean.
Yeah, it does seem like you might have gained about a second or so. Ooh, and there it goes.
I guess. To be fair, that room is notorious for just making you wall jump when you try really hard not to.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was kind of what I was mentioning earlier. Like, there's just all kinds of places, like, everywhere in this game to gain and lose a little bit of time. Like, pretty much any time you're interacting with a ledge in this game, like, there's a way to go fast and a way to go slow. I'm sorry, there's that
first
second try and then first
made
try.
made up some time right there. This EU break can actually possibly make Naru get ahead depending on this brain part. Duplaine's having a little bit of issue. Naru having just a slightly better brain kill.
I don't know, it still kind of seems like Naru's about 4 seconds behind. So we'll know kind of for sure here once they get the
This one should be able to get the plant kill. Oh, ending it a little bit too early. Oh no!
Oh no!
He's getting a melee.
the-
Jump up, nice. All right, clutched it out. It's not gonna reach it, but at very least, this should be very easy to kill the white enemy. From the looks of it, wait, is it he? I don't know what his pronouns are.
Yeah, I don't know either. There's.
I'll check in a sec. But Naru looking like they ended it really early and got scared. And it really shouldn't have, because it was like maybe a shot or two from just breaking, and then he could have moved.
Yeah, unfortunate, but thankfully Naru got that round 2, parry counter on the Emmy, which is like essentially just pure luck. Like the first one, like the timing is extremely tight, but you can kind of react. Like you have enough time, but the second one is just like you have like a handful of frames, and so you're kind of just guessing. But definitely, oh, okay. Here's that damage boost you wanted, Rain.
Ooh, nice. Duplaine going for a perfect damage boost. Naru having a little bit of issues with the slide of pain.
Yeah, hopefully Naru
gets it.
Hopefully Naru goes for it as well.
Can't find anything about their pronouns, so I'll. Hopefully they're both he's.
Okay.
No offense to them, but like I don't really have much to work on in terms of pronouns. I don't think they requested or anything.
I didn't. I will try to do my best to do, gender neutral, but odds are I will slip up as well. So, it looks like Naru's about a full elevator ride behind Duplaine here, largely due to that snafu with the Emmy. But this early in the race, easy enough to make that up.
Yeah, I don't think they requested a pronoun. So, again, sorry if you're not a he. We don't mean it. We just don't know. But let's see if okay. So I don't know what their PBs are, but if they're 8 and 9 seed, it should be the low 20s. So they should be going for the hot pocket run. Maybe even the super boost. To be honest, I'm not really sure how the super boost even works. Going for the pseudo magnet. Basically, you use the fly to.
Okay, to reduce the magnet there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we call the super boost.
Name of it was.
Full health on Duplaine's side. Going for safety. I respect it. It's only about 3 seconds loss.
Yeah, and when you're
difficulty,
you're already like 30 seconds ahead. If you're watching the restream or anything, it might make sense to not take that little bit of risk.
Yeah, for 3 seconds or you lose 30. Naru going for the 3 seconds, getting the hot pocket run with the nice freeze frame on the jump.
Yeah. Well, we'll know if they make it through.
We'll find out. I hope they make it through, but until it pops back up, we're really not gonna know.
Yeah, I hope so. It is like I said, it's fairly risky for the amount of time saved versus like the time loss. But ever since the vote to like allow turbo, I think it's like a fairly accessible thing. Like that little hell run, like I thought was just bananas several months ago before turbo was allowed. Like, man, running through there while trying to mash fast enough to destroy those blobs is nutty.
Actually, you can mash at a very like low rate of fire to kill the blob.
Yeah, I guess you only need to get a few shots.
Yeah, they're
but then you have
hit,
to be
not
accurate as well.
by damage. Looks like Naru got through the hot pocket run. From the looks of it, hot on Duplaine's tail. Now the real equalizer on here. Everything is kind of going smooth so far. They had, I assume, a really good Emmy spawn. Duplaine definitely had a good Emmy spawn. I still don't know about Naru's because it froze. But we're headed to Atom Skip.
Sure are. Duplaine is there now.
Taking a moment to collect himself. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh. Oh, I think the force jump was a little bit off. This is Naru's chance to just get through. Oh, what? How the hell? That looks good. Nice. I think it was like 5th try. Apparently Naru is a he, so that's good.
Oh, Naru, was that first try?
I think it was the first or second try at least. We're basically
now we're
mirror matching at this point.
Like that was like a synced transition right there. This is okay. Right back on track.
Did he just kill that the same way?
Oh no!
Duplaine missing a little bit, taking a safety and sliding to the button by accident.
Okay, just losing a couple seconds there, but yeah, we're going from basically perfectly synced to now Duplaine's gonna be a couple seconds behind.
It just goes to show, like, just like the next second, suddenly someone just like catches up and just suddenly ahead.
Yeah, that Atom skip is definitely a big equalizer.
Ooh, okay, so Naru taking a short pause to get through the green enemy safely, missing the early Everest climb. Duplaine taking a little bit risky. That looked like it was really close, but managing to make it. Ooh, messing up this.
Oh no, I hate when that happens. And then that guy runs up there and yeah.
Ooh, having a really hard time with that room. To be fair, that room was very tilting.
Yeah, it's one of those cases where like a little mistake can kind of grow very quickly. So that volcano bug will start blocking you.
Ooh, nice dodge. Actually, I think I do that dodge. Naru does the same dodge. Nice. Wait, are these two rivals? Why is this like they have like the same strats? I think they killed the fly at the lava button like the same exact way.
Now they're riding the tram together.
I wish I could play some elevator music or something. These cutscenes still get these trams still get me. They're like 30 seconds long. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, well, just in general, this game's got plenty of those kind of load screens between the elevators and the trams and the teleporters.
Both deciding to take a little the little magnet climb. There is a slope boost there. Not necessarily that tricky. Ooh, missing the ledge jump. Pedro just clocking him. This is Naru's chance to catch up just a little bit.
Duplaine turning on the lights. And 1745 there. He's gonna go over and pick up that wide beam and wrap up this Dairon detour. Looks like Naru's about, I don't know, 8 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's definitely under 10. We're basically in the minor mistake part in terms of lead.
Yeah, minor mistake, and we got Kraid coming up here soon as well. Definitely swing 8 seconds one way or the other there.
Up top. The taking a damage boost isn't ideal. Oh my god, but he fell.
And there we go. There's almost 8 seconds right there.
Yeah, no, we're back to neck and neck. Naru being behind by like 2 seconds. Oh, a coyote jump. That had to be an accident. That was really weird. I think those were nerves. It was kind of weird for him to just like jump like that.
All right. They rode the tram into Dairon together, and now they're leaving together.
Yeah, they're about 2 seconds apart. Yo, this is a spicy race. Definitely wasn't expecting to be this close. But they are the 8th and 9th seed, so...
Yeah. I mean, I kind of just signed up for this one because, like, it just fit in my schedule. And then when I was kind of looking into it a little bit before this race started, I was like, oh, this should be a good one. Wow.
Okay, so they're a sub 25 runner. Yeah, so this one is going to be the obviously notable equalizers. You know, Gozuna, Space Pseudo, if they do Space Pseudo. But generally, it's going to be a not as volatile race between the two. So this is going to be already, it should be very close throughout.
Yeah, absolutely. Barring anything catastrophic happening to one of the runners, I'm hoping at least for this kind of trend to continue. Sticking neck and neck, maybe trading them back and forth the lead here. Just keep playing into the green enemy encounter, Naru right behind.
Naru missing just a little bit, but it doesn't actually break until it gets fully up, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, like especially like to, I don't know, like a casual viewer or something that looks a lot scarier than it is. But you can break the faceplate on that ME super early while it's kind of climbing up that little ledge there, and it doesn't actually enter the next, like, the face break animation until it finishes climbing up, so you have a ton of time to charge up your Omega Cannon.
Yeah, and since you're closer, it's a bigger target, so less chance to miss. It's actually harder to be near the door and hit the ME properly because of how small the target is. Fun fact, I'm not entirely sure why the green ME gives you the morph ball, but every ME can go through a morph tunnel except the white ME because for some reason it has giant fins. Yeah, it's a weird design flaw on the ME's part.
Yeah, that is odd.
But yeah, each ME has like their own like unique perk, you know, because they give you unique items. The white ME doesn't use the magnet, and the morph ME just gives you the morph ball, which every ME can go through the morph tunnels. Actually, I'm not sure we ever tested breaking the white ME's faceplate and seeing if it goes through a morph tunnel. I don't even know if we can test that.
Yeah, it doesn't really kind of fit, I guess, like the kind of like lore or like logic, but yeah, like you could see why they would have to let all the other MEs into the morph tunnels, because it'd be kind of silly if like the rest of the MEs you could just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go in this tunnel and hide, and then just have to awkwardly stare at you.
I think that'd be kind of cool. What would be really cool if the wave enemy just like went through walls?
That would actually be terrifying.
That would be crazy. Oh, missing the door. I think that's a quick opening door, so it's not. Oh, wait, they both missed the door?
Oh, the charge door below. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think those are one of the quick charge beam doors, so that's not a big issue. There is one very slow opening door. Naru getting just a little bit of gain on Duplaine due to like a minor like stumble mistake. This one is slow. I'm not entirely sure why this one is slow. Probably just because of the locked door. Oh yeah, it's locked on the other side.
Yeah, there's the issues. Like normally, okay, Naru remembered that he didn't hit the charge door, actually charge it at a time, whereas Duplaine.
It seems like Naru accounted for it. Like that's part of his game plan. Duplaine, I think, actually missed and forgot about it.
Yeah, that must have been what happened. He was, when he got to the bottom there, he was just shooting the door open. It was like, oh shoot, and that really narrowed the gap there. So Naru's got to only be a couple seconds behind, like at most.
Actually, he might be ahead now. No, right?
No, he was a little bit behind him.
Yeah. Okay, so Duplaine is.
Oh wow, it's actually a bit more substantial than I thought. It seems like about 5 seconds or so.
They're about 4 or 5 seconds apart. A Kraid will do quick work of that lead or loss.
Yeah, depending on what Kraid wants to do for our respective runners here, that time difference can be entirely meaningless.
Duplaine having pretty easy time going through these rooms. So far outside of what I assume is race nerves, their movement is very clean. I don't really have much to say about that. Duplaine getting good RNG, getting the claw. Naru getting the spit. No chance for Naru to phase it early. Yeah, he got really good charge shots. Ooh, they're like less than a second apart now. Losing both hit the spin. Naru getting better beam angles.
Yeah.
Now they're both going up.
A little bit ahead.
Now, all right. Now the RNG getting claws, perfect for Naru. Duplaine also getting claws. Is that a double claw on Naru? The parry isn't bad either. All we want is, wow, this is the same RNG. Naru getting a punch, Duplaine getting a punch too. This is essentially the same, but Duplaine missing a little bit of missiles.
Yep, and there we go. Like I said, 5 seconds Naru's behind going into the fight.
Duplaine actually, I think Duplaine had low ball for a second there. Wow, they had the same RNG for a second phase.
Yeah, and like Duplaine had a little bit better RNG in the first phase, but Naru just like handled that spit attack very well. Got a lot of charge shots in.
And also, like Duplaine missed quite a bit of missiles, like 10 missiles on Kraid, as letting Naru get bigger lead. Naru have any volume? I switched his audio. It doesn't look like it. All right, we'll just have to use. Yeah, all right. So we can't use Naru volume. Bird boost or yep, early grapple. I'm not gonna say anything about this. I don't want them any of them to fall.
Oh.
Was it because of me? Was it because of me? Maybe just stay quiet from now. That's not that big of a loss. As long as it didn't fail the second jump.
Yeah.
I was like, what, like, I don't know, like 6-8 seconds. Still, like, if Naru gets grabbed by the yellow enemy, they're basically neck and neck again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really the missing that coyote jump at the end there. You fall in the lava and then you have to restart at checkpoint. So that first of all, missing the wall jump happens. It's not great, obviously, but could be much worse.
Doing a nice morph ball weave, stumbling a little bit on the ledge and grabbing the grapple beam. I remember when I first started playing this, I saw, I think it was Hard Pelican managing to shoot these item orbs like perfectly. I'm like, how the hell are these guys doing this? Like, when I try to shoot them, it's impossible.
Yeah, I don't know, like with the grapple one at least, if you just do a charge shot just straight forward, the diffusion beam will break that one open.
How far we've come.
Yeah, these two just constantly sharing elevator rides and tram rides together.
Basically holding hands. Well, now that they have Grappy Beam, they're headed to Flash Shift.
We gotta go pick up bombs on the way, but yes.
Oh yeah. Ooh, choosing to go up top. That's actually slower. We want to keep the hell. An interesting choice. Duplaine missing the coyote jump. That looks like bad spawn. Ooh, that's bad spawn and very bad movement, but it seems the yellow enemy hasn't noticed. So that was still very smooth, good reflexes on Naru's part. Lane having good spawn is his chance to catch up a little bit.
Nice coyote jump out of the morph tunnel there.
Ooh, okay. I was about to say, like, I've actually died there before. Those rhinos are not kind. Ooh, missing the blob a little bit. I think he has about like 2 more shots to break it.
Yeah, missed that initial charge beam and then only got one normal beam afterwards.
Ooh, choosing not to slide down. You compensate for missing the blob.
Yeah, probably the right
smart
call in that situation. Dang, gosh, they are just so close. You love to see it.
Yeah, these are the kind of races that really get the blood pumping.
Now that they've picked up bombs, they're heading to the tram to Berenia to go pick up that flash shift. Assuming they both go for that backdoor flash shift, could see another lead change there.
Quick drop? Oh, okay. So if you come out of that morph tunnel and then turn around and then shoot, you essentially just cancel a mantle animation on top of a wide beam block, well, a white block, and you just like shoot straight down.
Oh,
It's like,
is that how
yeah,
you do that? Like, I've only done
yeah.
that by accident. I couldn't figure out how, and it's been like annoying me.
yeah, you basically aim down and then face towards the wall. You could do this with any white block and a wall. You just like kind of hug the wall, face the wall, and then like shoot down as you land on top of it, and you just like zoom straight down. You could also do that by canceling a ledge grab with a morph ball, and it's like really nifty. Like, but in terms of time saves, we're talking like frames here.
Yeah, it looks cool though, and you feel good when you do it. At least I do.
I can't wait for the run to get so optimized where we're actually doing that, like literally everywhere. Like that, like right there was a chance to do it.
Okay, yeah, and by my count, it seems like Duplaine's about 10 seconds behind based on when they entered Garenia here. Nice little cloak slide to avoid aggroing that laser beam enemy up top there.
Ooh, that was really sketchy on Naru's side going through that little drop, but doing very easy work to it. It seems like he adapted quite a bit there. Melee? Oh, it's choosing to go around. You just melee that. Ooh, okay, not backdoor flash.
Backdoor.
Not backdoor.
Okay.
Alright, I respect it.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, I'm not as good as either of these runners, but I'm, especially in a race scenario, like I kind of value the consistency, especially if you're going this route and you have the grapple beam.
Yeah, I'm notoriously horrible at IBJs, so I've hidden backdoor flash like 3 times ever. I've hidden Wateria skip more times than backdoor flash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty bad at it too, so it's like one of those things where I like maybe I'll go like, okay, I'll try once, and then if I just happen to fluke my way through, that's great. Otherwise, just go around.
One thing I noticed that these runners do while going to the grapple. Oh, by the way, Naru doing the pause buffer method, Duplaine also doing it. Is that little double ledge by the grapple block? I noticed that they skip the first ledge a lot and choose to do like a water ledge jump. I'm not sure if that's slower. Naru having issues with. Actually, they're both having issues with this one. This one in particular is pretty tricky. Naru managing to get through. Duplaine having a little bit of issues getting the last shot. They're basically trading leads at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's faster to just jump over the slime, grab the first ledge. This is what I do. I grab the first ledge, and then when you cancel and spin, you land directly on the second ledge instead of having to do a water ledge jump. I don't know. That's something worth timing. Or do backdoor flash and just be faster. Now we're heading to go kill Yellow Emmy. You want to explain that while they head through?
Yeah, I mean, we're back here in Dairon. We got the flash shift, which greatly kind of mixes up the movement in this game. So we're going to be seeing the players utilize this as much as possible. It's faster than the speed booster in a lot of places, which is the item we're about to go get in this Yellow Emmy. So we're going to head up here, fight this central unit, and then once they come out of this room, they're just going to like immediately jump up on the ledge and aim exactly where we know the Yellow Emmy is going to spawn from every time, and just blast it down.
Casually, the Yellow Emmy is actually very scary. He's super fast.
It's terrifying. This was like probably my least favorite part of the game. Casually, it was like just running through this Emmy zone.
Yeah, dude is breaking the sound like the sound barrier. Like you just see him just barreling at you.
Yeah, and here's Naru fighting it. Like I said, we know it's gonna spawn right up at that vent every time, so you just jump up here and start aiming and shooting. And you want to start hitting it right away because it flies if you're not shooting it in the face. And so it's one of those things where if you don't get right on it, it can get out of hand and he can get on top of you real quick.
It can get out of hand while you're shooting at it. This thing's a speedy boy.
It sure is, yeah. And then once you got the faceplate off, it slows down a lot. So, and now we've got the other go fast ability.
Naru broke the wall at 43. Hopefully you get to speed link. It's not that difficult to speed link as long as you don't mash the
got it, but unfortunately I have the whole shine spark animation there.
Yeah, I think Duplaine broke the wall at about 56 or so. So we're talking about like a 15-second deficit.
Duplaine shine sparking up there, making sure to morph beforehand, otherwise you get a kind of a cinematic cutscene.
Ooh, I accidentally not canceling the speed boost and missing the grapple like repeatedly. A little bit off on the aim. Ooh, yeah, Duplaine getting a perfect grapple block.
Yeah, just a few seconds behind now going into this elevator.
That room after, I mean, that room with the grapple block is very awkward. Still don't know the best way to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really just kind of jump up there and hit RZ.
Yeah, because there's a way to like triple flash directly to the elevator, but it's like really tricky and really weird.
Oh, like the movement after the block? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I kind of just like badly flash to the wall jump and then flash away.
Oh, Duplaine missing the speed boost. I commend the effort. It's only like 2 seconds difference. Now we're doing the safer method.
Duplaine just luring it over to the left here. Synced sparks, but it was kind of the second for Naru and the first for Duplaine.
Yeah, Duplaine having a faster quad rope than Naru. Naru had some difficulty having it.
Ooh, Naru losing the.
Okay, this is new.
It seemed like Duplaine might have been a little slow on activating the speed booster. It seemed like they were running against the wind for longer than normal.
Choosing the spark up is interesting. I don't disapprove of it, but it's very interesting strat. Duplaine making a little bit of time on Naru considering the little small mistakes Naru's been making so far.
Seems to be about a 2 to 3 second lead on Naru's side now.
Yeah, it was 15 earlier and then missed the grapple block a few times, and then the quad rope was just a little bit slower than Duplaine's, and then accidentally going to the morph tunnel and continuing to go through the morph tunnel. And now he's frozen. So we'll check back on him later.
Now we got Duplaine kind of just running back through this Emmy zone. Once again, we're heading back to Berenia.
Ooh, hey. Almost did my speed boost.
Yeah, I only saw that like for the first time just the other day. I like it a lot.
Yeah, fun fact, it took me 3 hours to work that out.
Until I just pick this back up, I was going like the other way through there, still like up top to the left.
Okay, so after finding that speed boost and arguably finding like the fastest way through, even though I'm just getting the majority of that speed boost and flash shifting through, Bonnet basically immediately did his own timing of those rooms and found that no matter which way you go, there's like 4 variations of it. As long as it's optimal, they're basically the same.
Okay. Yeah, Felt like that was kind of the consensus when that was getting looked at like forever ago. When this game was still kind of new. And so I never really bothered to switch up my route through there, but now that I've picked the game back up, I was like, might as well just fall in line with what everybody else goes through here.
Yeah,
okay. Well,
his preference. Naru still ahead. Now a little bit more ahead because Duplaine choosing to go up top and getting the speed boost over the ball spark. Using that to do the speed link, which is fine. Duplaine with a little bit cleaner movement and better speed tech is now a little bit ahead of Naru, but missing the ball spark.
Yep, there we go. Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
Now they're like, I don't know, like half a second behind.
One missed DT slide here could make that up.
Our brain's hurting. They're basically the same. Okay, so Naru is now officially ahead.
Oh no!
Accidentally getting the statue.
But Naru had like a little kind of slow time through that climb there, so. Oh no!
Oh, I do
I
not
hate this,
like
dude.
Yeah, I do not like Duplaine restarting on the platform. Oh, thank God! Getting through it. He's gonna lose a little bit of health here. Cancel it now, please. Okay, so the health isn't bad for Gold Robo, but man, I can't believe he grabbed the statue.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That's why you kind of want to be careful about starting your slides over there.
It's
and then it kind of just felt like that probably a little bit of nerves coming in there, feeling bad because then had a lot of trouble with those slides afterwards. But like, I totally get that. I'm like, I have that issue too, where if I start messing up those slides, it's kind of hard to fix the rhythm.
Yeah, it's like I understand the having issues with it, but going all the way back to the platform is very like I don't know about that. That's like really risky.
So yeah, now we have Duplaine entering the gold robo fight just as Naru leaves.
Yeah, Naru basically had a perfect gold robo fight, getting a spark and very good manip. Duplaine meleeing? Oh no, Duplaine. Okay, so that looks like it's good, but it is not. I always have to like explain this, but melee parries for everything except Ravenbeak makes you do 40% less damage. Refills your ammo, but damage-wise, it's less DPS, and you use just a little bit more ammo. So it's basically wasted time and wasted ammo. And
so unless we're like low on health and in danger of dying or something, then we just refill.
Yeah,
the best to avoid it at all costs.
And they can't die in the parry cutscene. So even if you parry them and then they die on the first missile, they don't die until after the cutscene.
Oh, yeah. I guess that kind of makes sense along with everything else with the parries, but I'd never really thought about that. But I pretty much never parry the robos, but that's also just because I'm bad at reacting to it.
Yeah,
I just always jump over.
I really hope. I mean, I wish the parry cutscenes were actually worth it. They're so cool.
Yeah, that was like one of the bummers of like when I finished this game up casually and started looking at it as a speed run, and I was watching people and it's like all the Kraid cutscenes and Orpheus and everything, and just like, oh dang it! All right.
Imagine if, God, I so wish it like being able to do Kraid cutscene and Corpheus cutscene would make those fights significantly better.
Yeah, especially because those are like
ease.
Yeah, in terms of ease, and those are some of the more random boss fights in the run.
Yeah, and during a melee cutscene, you also shoot faster. I think it's like 2, maybe 3 times faster. So, it's just if it wasn't the 40% loss, accidentally grabbing the morph tunnel, it would probably be a little bit faster just to do the melee cutscenes, but sadly it's not. It's not meant to be.
Yeah, because even on top of that, during the cutscenes, there's pretty much always parts where you can't shoot during them, so you're just losing damage there too.
Naru doing the flash method, which is fine. Ooh, there's some nifty avoidance tech right there. Clean movement on Naru's side. Both choosing to do flash shift. We're having a little bit bad RNG on the Guardian. For these Guardians, you want them to be on the floor as much as possible.
Yeah,
Duplaine
definitely made up some time there.
God, I'm not sure if he's turbo or manual, but that mashing was supreme.
Yeah, I mean that sure looked like turbo to me, but there are some fast mashers in the community. So
Mindstormer, who's in the chat, has like some crazy mashing speed. Like it's like I think it's like we're talking like 15, 16 hertz or something like that. So I don't know. But that Guardian fight really made up some time. 54 at the phase. Is Naru going to Speed King? About 4 or 5 second difference again. Naru missing the Speed King, but getting the second, or attempted the second half. Now choosing to go flash shift through. Duplaine has a chance to catch up if he manages to get the Speed King. Go far. Shamood, missing the end, but it's not that big of a deal. Both missing the chump? Ooh, going bottom route for both. Yeah, I approve of that route. Like, if you go both bottom routes, because there's like 8 or 10 permutations for that room alone, but bottom route ignores the ME spawn entirely. Like, it doesn't matter where the ME spawns at all. Bottom route ignores it all completely. So I approve that route. I don't know if Naru got bad spawn, but Duplaine did not. That might have been a little bit. It's good matching on Duplaine.
Ambush.
Getting the speed boost, getting the proper blue ME quick kill. Duplaine choosing to go back up just a little bit so he's be able to get it 2. Yep, gets it. Alright, so they're still neck and neck as long as Duplaine kills it like right about now. Actually, it killed it earlier than I was expecting. But yeah, the way you can tell if you got the proper blue ME quick kill is when you flash or speed past and the upper left morph tunnel, you don't see him at all. If you see the blue ME at all, you messed it up.
Yeah, and like it'll go back around and go up above, but you'll have to kind of wait for it a bit longer.
Yeah, and there's a pretty long wait.
Yeah.
Like we're talking like 4 to 6 seconds or something like that.
Looks like Duplaine's, I think, about 14 seconds behind getting out of the ice missile pickup there. We are on our way to Space Pseudo.
Depending on their pseudo-woodos, Duplaine could easily just take the lead. And they have been, I don't think the difference has been more than like 15 seconds. It's for the like it's been nearly an hour. It's neck and neck race this whole time.
Yeah, like the biggest gap was definitely pretty early on, and they've just kept it close for so long.
All right, Naru at spacesuit angle looks good. Oh, or maybe not. I can't even see the knee. Second try. Okay, so Duplaine needs first try to make up a little bit of time. I can't tell the angle. Oh, that looked like the same angle as Naru. Oh no. Third try is even with early glitchless space. Okay, if you miss this one, you need to reset the room, Duplaine. Oh, reset the room. No, don't do this. No, don't.
I believe.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, luckily got it on the 5th shot. I don't know if it was a right call to believe or not, but all you had to do was leave the room and come back, and you would have like instantly like 4 extra tries. If he missed that 5th one, he would have lost basically like 20 seconds, like automatically.
Yeah, we also could ask him about that if he joins us for an interview. Maybe he was deciding like, okay, if I don't get it here, I'm just gonna try to go around and do the glitchless route or something. I don't know.
Naru clicked go on the elevator 41.
Yeah, that. So what's that? 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spacesuito's there, giving Naru just still a bit more of an edge, but definitely not an insurmountable lead. So, yeah.
And Naru definitely getting the kudos for the pseudo. But this water jump can easily make it back. It's definitely trickier than it looks. It's so easy to just fall.
We got the water jump. We got Golzuna. We got Ravenbeak. So there's and just general movement.
I'm not entirely sure what Duplaine was going for there. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what he was going for. He wanted to spark that like long corridor. I don't approve of that because that's like 3 seconds slower than just speeding. It's cooler, but like sparking in general is usually very slow.
Yeah, I mean, well, sparking itself, you move very fast, but you're kind of locked in, and then you're gonna hit something, and unless it's a slope, you're not maintaining that speed.
I mean, I like my sparks, but it's very, very dubious. Poor Paul, bro. Okay. Choosing the spark up. I don't know why I keep seeing people do that. It's like,
well, it's,
just because you have the spark, it doesn't mean you should use it.
I think it's just like, watching people do the short boost route, where you kind of need to spark up there. I think it's just something that people have adopted.
All right, Naru's try. This is kind of weird. Going for the no, actually, that was just a single rub. But getting through that, very nice. Basically, first try. Two jumps for that is actually pretty easy to do consistently. One jump is like basically RNG. I've only hit the one rub once ever. Like, see, like Duplaine got this 2 jump. The 1 jump is just that like tiny bit faster. I've hit it once ever. Naru getting jump.
Yeah, quick through the second time as well.
Going for the flipper pseudo. I mean, to be fair, this flipper pseudo is free, so. Oh, the zipper is very not free. Naru trying. Ooh, doing the morph method. Oh yeah! Hey, it's been so long since I've seen that.
I didn't even know that there was another method until Naru just did it. So.
Oh,
I'm like running. Yeah, I'm like running on mostly like 9-month-old strats.
Yeah, I'm old man strats too. But yeah, I mean that morph ball method is really consistent. And pretty quick comparatively, but the flash shift method is just faster. But yeah, Naru is currently ahead, trying really hard to keep it, knowing Duplaine is right on his tail, and Duplaine has not dropped the ball yet. And from the looks of it, Duplaine just has this a little bit cleaner movement compared to Naru. So like he's what, 25 seconds behind. That's not that much in terms of lead for Naru. Like, it's not a guarantee in any way. Like, even if Naru, if as long as they're neck and neck and going into Ravenbeak alone can just demolish that lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely see Golzuna influence the lead a bit here.
Or this charge beam door. Both these players have been having issues with the charge beam doors recently. I guess it's just a race nerve. No, just shoot them, bro. Those are white blocks. This is Duplaine's chance to get a little bit ahead by just shooting the white blocks. No, dude. Yes. Shoot it. Oh. Nice. Okay, cool. So Duplaine gained a little bit of time. Ooh, missing the shot a little bit.
Okay, cool. And then we got Duplaine's doing the spark through here, whereas Naru jumped in above with the screw attack. Which is also actually a strat I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah, I think it saves about a second.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this makes total sense.
Yeah, it's a real, like, you're an idiot strat. You know, it's just like, oh, duh. But to be fair, I like the spark a little bit more. I probably no, I think I already changed it. Yeah, I mean, I advocate for sparking everywhere as long as it's like comparatively close. And so now we're getting a perfect gravity puzzle. Oh my god, that scared me a bit.
Yeah. Duplaine actually moved through there a little bit cleaner than Naru did too.
Yeah, his strats were a little bit scary, but it works for him, so I'm all for it.
Yeah, when he first landed on those like white block platforms, I was like, oh, did you just mess up there? And then it was the angle spark, and I was like, oh, okay.
Duplaine getting a little bit worse. Renia climb or descent movement. The blobs were a little bit worse, and he did stumble on that ledge a bit. Oh, that was interesting. No, if you're listening, all you have to do is store where you at, flash, and immediately flash and spark up, and then like you don't need to do those flashes. I mean, I know you don't have to do those space jumps. Duplaine doing it, but he's actually doing the Frozen Ataria one where you delay the spark a little bit to bonk it. If he did that earlier, he would have went straight up to where they wanted to go. Duplaine basically getting a very solid robo. I kind of wasn't paying attention to Naru's. Was it good? It looked good.
It was good. I think Duplaine's was better though. I think Naru was. I saw a lot of beam spam on Naru's side too, but it was more like only hitting one of the robos, whereas Duplaine got a lot of double beam there early. They hit both of them.
And we're seeing a lot. Well, not a lot. We're seeing just a little bit better, or like cleaner stuff from Duplaine's side. So the only thing that really attributed to his loss, I mean to this lead deficit is, what was it? What do you lose 20 seconds on?
It looks like Duplaine's
draw skip.
About 15 seconds on. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, man, I couldn't. I wasn't ignoring you. I was just like, I don't know either. I can't remember that far.
Yeah, draw skip really like.
Oh.
Made us a little bit rough.
Naru not getting a shine spark on.
This is, okay, Duplaine had a little bit of issues with the eye door, but this is his chance to take the lead. Ooh, choosing to do the glitchless version?
Okay, at least now you got that spark on phase 3.
You know what? As long as he gets the force spark, I'm okay with this. Okay, this is good. This is good. Duplaine is now in the lead, officially. Duplaine is in the lead! It was a little bit dubious of a strat on Duplaine's part, but Naru is just struggling with Kozuna, as we all feel for.
Yeah.
But man, Duplaine just suddenly made back like 20 seconds in a single fight. Duplaine is now in the lead.
Yeah, that was a huge swing there. Duplaine got the double shine spark on phase 3, which will just instantly take it down. Whereas Naru didn't get the shine spark on even the second part of the fight, and took a lot of time just gunning it down.
And also struggling on the worst room in the game.
I know the cross bombs escape is just frustrating.
Yeah, there is a way to get it on the first bomb, and it's pretty easy to do, but sometimes that doesn't even work. It's either the first bomb or the fourth bomb.
Yeah, now, just because of that Golzuna fight, Duplaine went from, I think, about 15 seconds behind to being like a whole tram right ahead.
Yeah, which is like 20-30 seconds. Basically, they swap leads. I'm not... Okay, so... Wave ME might pose an issue. Depending on their SQ, that can also be an issue. I don't foresee it being that big an issue. Ravenbeak 100% on the RNG will determine quite a bit of this lead. But outside of that, as long as they don't die...
Now Naru's having issues with the slides.
No.
Going around.
Don't do that. No.
Oh no. This has just got to be kind of like a panic or something.
Yeah, this is painful. This is not... That had to be an accident. Yeah, okay, so from the looks of it, Naru, knowing he's struggling with the reverse magnet, choosing to go up the glitchless route, but it looks like he's a little bit rusty on the glitchless route, so not really sure where the blocks are.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I was like, I don't know how to navigate that either. Ooh.
No wave ME on Duplaine's side, just automatically just...
Oh man.
Stress-free for Duplaine. Naru, still having to go through that room, might have to deal with the wave ME. But yeah, to be fair, that the reverse magnet is it's probably like the easiest pseudo you could do. Giving up on it is probably like the worst thing you could have done there.
Yeah, I understand because like I mess it up occasionally too, and it gets a little frustrating, especially if, like the wall gets kind of sticky, and it just like, especially when you shoot that grapple beam like all the way backwards like that, it feels kind of bad. But yeah, that costs a lot of time for Naru. Like I don't want to like kind of beat a dead horse here. They're like a minute behind now.
Not the perfect version, but pretty good. Missing the cross bomb on Naru's side, managing to having to deal with the wave enemy and managing to parry it and get keeping the lead as low as possible. Or no, the deficit as low as possible. But yeah, Duplaine had not the most optimal SQ, but from looks of it, his strats might be what's the way to say it? Customized for him, or there's or there's a lack of knowledge on his part. A little bit dubious of his methods, but it's working for him. And in a race, so what you need is consistency more than anything.
And Naru, I think, sparked just a little bit early there and actually ended up hitting SQ to the right instead of towards the wall.
Yeah, he did that on purpose though.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think he knows how to do the proper SQ kill yet. Duplaine making quick work of these robots, but to be fair, these ones for some reason dive extremely quickly compared to the rest.
Yeah, it looks like Naru is about a full minute behind leading the SQ room.
If Duplaine dies, I don't think he will, and I really hope he doesn't. It's still a race. If Duplaine dies at all, it's like it easily swings in Naru's favor.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect him to either, but we got a couple Chozo warriors in.
Oh, he got hit by the wave enemy. Going through that morph tunnel, he got hit by the wave enemy, so he had to sit there for a sec.
Yeah, and while he was doing that, Naru missed one of the targets on the storm missile doors.
Ooh, the Robo Manip is a little bit going a little bit crazy. But still making good work of him. Is he going for deep blue? Oh, going for a regular. But which regular? Don't do the plant kill. Okay, cool. Even though plant kill is like arguably fairly easy, I want him to keep the lead as hard as possible.
Yeah, like at this point we're so close to the end of the race, and Duplaine's lead is significant enough that there's not much point in doing anything remotely risky just to save a second or two here or there. We can just do
messing up the really safe just a little bit.
Strats.
Yeah, like again, it's in a race setting, consistency is key. So you know, like we're talking about like 2 seconds difference, by the way, from like the scary one and this one, or maybe like max 4 seconds. So not risk dying was a great choice on Duplaine's part. Especially
like dying on the wave enemy in particular is extremely costly, since you have to go out and wait for the elevator again and all that.
Yeah, essentially, if Duplaine died there by choosing to do the plant kill and messing up, Naru would have instantly been neck and neck with Duplaine. Oh, okay, so Naru's stream is still frozen, but I'm pretty sure the lead is still around a minute. Duplaine can still die on any of the Chozos. Ravenbeak, he can still mess up Gold Skip and have a particularly bad Ravenbeak. So Naru isn't out of the race yet. A minute is huge, but it's not tremendous.
Uh-oh.
Unless he died.
It looks. I think Naru died. I can't.
Choosing to do the plant kill. Yeah, I don't know what happened in between the freezes. I don't know if
they had to die.
Yeah, there's no way.
Central unit.
Right? Oh, he's gonna die here too. He's panicking. No, just keep running. Yeah, no, just keep running.
Oh man, you hate to see this.
This isn't too bad of a loss. As long as he kills him here. Oh, he's panicking a bit.
Just Duplaine wrapping up this red Chozo warrior fight.
Oh, I don't know about the double back. Oh my god.
Power bombs.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Naru, so after breaking the faceplate, like doubled back and wasn't confident in the spacing he had, and almost got grabbed again, but managing to clutch it out. I don't know what the lead is at the moment. I mean,
well, it's probably about, I would guess probably about 2 minutes now.
Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be really hard for Naru to catch up. Like, we need a huge blunder on Duplaine's part, specifically dying on third phase of Ravenbeak for Naru to have a chance to come back. Sorry to say.
Yeah, unfortunate, but I mean, this was like a very beautifully run race on both players' side up until that snafu with the that grapple block on Naru's side.
Yeah, so Duplaine has been playing extremely clean, not getting any power bombs, but until he gets to RBX, until he gets the statue, bro, the statue. Until he gets to RBX, Naru is not out yet. There is a chance for Naru to come back, even with a 2-minute deficit. If Duplaine dies on third phase of Ravenbeak, Naru has a chance to just suddenly clutch it out. So I wouldn't count him out just yet. But it's gonna be really hard. Naru has to make sure he doesn't die. Are they having a little bit of issues with the gold? No, okay. Okay, accidentally shooting the wall on the plane side. Naru having doing clean work of the red Chozo. You know, I'm gonna call these guys guardians. Let's call them Chozos is like really annoying.
Alright. Basically, right around 117 flat for Duplaine. Entering into the elevator for, or it's not really an elevator, shuttle. Saiyan pod. Into Idarash to fight Dad Bird.
Hey, there isn't much to say at the moment, but we could go over gold skip. I'm pretty sure Duplaine is going to do a 2-lock method, or at least 1 lock for gold skip. From looks of it, his matching is very good, so I don't see him missing the gold skip at all. depending on how he gets the initial hit. Like once he gets a cutscene, he should have no problem. Arthur, the father.
No lock.
Wow, the no lock. That's
Smashing through.
that's
Wow.
so hard to do. It's been so long since I've seen the no lock.
Playing kind of hanging around the middle of the arena here.
Yeah, I don't think he knows about the Ravenbeak manip.
Yeah, I mean,
Having some like missing some missiles and having some pretty mediocre RNG. Ooh, getting the melee though for the first move. That's optimal.
yeah, that's great. So, yeah, as Rain mentioned a long time ago when we were talking about the Fairy Gunners, it's like the one that you want. But only if it's early in this phase.
I wonder if it's possible to get a double melee. Did that just instantly kill Ravenbeak? Like here, like just do it, right? I think you lose a little bit of time here, but you don't have to deal with the RNG at all. I'm not sure about the mashing part. Okay, yeah, he's dead. So, sorry to say that Naru, this essentially just means Duplaine wins.
Yeah.
He's got like a minute left. Naru still has to go through a fairly difficult fight.
Yeah, they kept this race was just back and forth the entire time, and ending the full Ravenbeak fight apart isn't anything to be ashamed of.
Yeah, it was the 2-lock. That doesn't look okay. So managing to get the gold skip, doing pretty standard stuff. Neither player seems to know about the Ravenbeak manip, which is fine. Like there's actually like a tremendous amount that goes into Ravenbeak. So not knowing about it is pretty okay, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna do some. But yeah, as Duplaine heads to the end, this again, like there was an amazing race up until like what is it, the 1 hour 10-minute mark. They were neck and neck the entire way, and then Naru decided to do some pretty harsh decisions, to say the least. Duplaine just having a cleaner movement, a cleaner run. Naru's late game looks to be a bit weaker compared to Duplaine's, and that seems to be the key factor of his loss.
Yeah, but you know, as mentioned, up until that point, I don't think the lead on either side is more than like 30 seconds at any given point. It's like a fantastic race to watch. And that might have been, you know, late game, knowing Naru might probably had either Duplaine stream up or the restream and knew that they were behind, and maybe some nerves coming in at the end there. And they're messing up that grapple block. But
Yeah.
Very nice finish there for
Duplaine
Duplaine.
done. Getting a 2150. That is. Hold up. Let me check the seed. I think that is like 3 minutes. No, 2 minutes under their seed time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what their PB is. Heck, that might have PB'd. But
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pull that up right now because I was wondering the same thing.
but yeah, their seed time was like 2 minutes later.
Well, it's safe to assume that Duplaine's time on the leaderboard at least is not accurate. Because on the leaderboard he's got a 1:24:43, and I think their qualifying times were lower than that. So, not really sure what his current PB is, but a very good time.
That was that was on me. That was such a good run from Duplaine. Like I don't really have much to say it about it in terms of tips. Just like obvious knowledge gaps, like Raven Beak manipulation. I think he still does the glitchless version of SQ kill, which is fine. It's like not any slower. But yeah, overall it was just such a clean run from Duplaine. Oh, he got a 2-minute PB.
Oh wow.
So that was basically the best run he's had yet. Oh, Naru also PBing, but still managing to lose.
Oh yeah, grass above
Oh,
that
we're getting his audio. All right. So he's gonna have his mic off, but that's fine. The race is over. But yeah, let's try to get them into interview. Hopefully there's not a run coming after us.
No. I checked the schedule before this, and the next. I guess I don't know about SpeedGaming 3. I only checked the schedule for this tournament. So. Yeah, at least looking. I don't see anything on the schedule, and plus I think we were scheduled until like another half hour or something anyway. I think they give us like 2 hours.
There's Naru. I'm not sure where Duplaine is. That's not the button I want. Feel free to bring them up and whenever you want. Stuff.
Greetings.
Hey. Greetings.
Hello,
GG.
hello.
Nice run.
Thank
It
you.
was a fantastic race to watch. I just want to get that out up front. But yeah, I mean, so you said you PB'd?
Right. I PB. So my previous PB was 124.32. Now it's 123.48.
You got a
Nice.
minute PB.
Basically, yeah. And that's crazy. I was like, what are the odds that I PB and lose at the same time?
Well, you know,
Duplaine basically PBs
by like 2 minutes.
more. Yeah.
No, that would be how. Then there you go.
But yeah, how do you think you did overall?
I think I was like 49% good and 50% bad. My bad outweighed my good because I had first try Atom Skip, second try Space Pseudo, and then goals in the I didn't store the spark, and that kind of killed it because I lost all the time that I gained. Duplaine murdered goals in the, and then reverse grapple didn't work for me in Hanubia, so that was like another 30 seconds gone. And then I don't know if you guys are watching, but Purple Emmy decided to cancel its faceplate breaking animation. It was like, nah, I'll just grab you instead. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah. We were wondering what happened. Like the stream had frozen right before as you were leaving the central unit room, and then when we came back like 2 minutes later, or not 2 minutes, like a minute something later, you were just about to fight the wave enemy. So we didn't know exactly what happened other than that you must have died in there. So that's very unfortunate. And yeah, like you said, you were playing fantastically, but yeah, Golzuna was kind of a turning point in the race there. Like you had that first try Atom Skip, like you said, Space Pseudo second try. Duplaine took longer on both of those each and was like going into Golzuna. But unfortunately,
I don't know what causes that Emmy to do that, but it's happened to me on the white Emmy and the purple one. It's like
It
they'll
it just happens.
yeah, and I'm like, what
Yeah,
the heck?
because he's still active even during the break. So until you've like fully recoils, you can still get hit. So you just got Metroided basically. It's just
Yeah.
unfortunate. You just have to be a little bit more accurate and kill him a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And that should fix it.
It was fun though. This being my first race, this is like my first speed running tournament ever. I usually compete in Smash, so this is like a different world. But I can't say that I enjoy this. It feels better to lose here than in a Smash tournament. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's understandable. I need to try to try to get Duplaine in. But yeah, overall, I outside of choosing to give up on reverse magnet, both your runs were very clean. Like I didn't have much issue with most of it. Both of you still just have like gaps of knowledge. Like Ravenpeak, Manip, doing some weird like spark up stuff. Some of the fights, I think both your Golzuna strats are not optimal and fairly unsafe. From the looks of it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm still actually trying to learn how to optimize Golzuna some more. Because I know that needs work, and that reverse magnet needs work too. Because it's kind of like with me, it's like I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm ahead, it doesn't work, and then once I fall behind, then it works. I don't know if I'm just doing something subconscious there, which I probably am.
Yeah, it's probably subconscious because that one is essentially free. Like you don't have to aim it at all. You just have to do the motion, and it automatically just works for you. So you might be like angling it or something like that, or just shooting too early or something like that. But that one should be one that like super easy to fix.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely be practicing. I think I'm going to losers now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you
I'll
are.
check and see. That's cool. So I can practice that. That's definitely a few things I'm gonna be working on till my next match. But,
Yeah, if you
it looks
if
like
you got the Golzuna right, right, and then you didn't die, you would have probably also PB'd by like 2 minutes with Duplaine.
yeah.
that would have been nice. Maybe next time.
Yeah, like going into Golzuna, you were about 15 seconds ahead or so.
Yeah.
But leaving Golzuna, you were about that much behind.
Yeah. I know one thing I will say I noticed while I was playing, like my movement, because like compared to my other runs, even on my PB, my movement wasn't as fluid as it was today. Like some things, like some of the speed keeps that I got today, I don't normally get. Like I'll find a way to mess it up somehow. And I don't know, maybe it's just the pressure of being in a bracket, but I definitely want to mimic most of the movement I did today. So hopefully that continues. We'll see what happens in losers.
Trying to get Duplaine in here. I don't have any power in bringing him here, and I'm not really sure where to ping.
I was gonna say, can I invite him? Because I was messaging him.
Hold on, I think someone's about. Duplaine should have gotten an invite, just like how you did.
Let me see.
I don't want to take up too much of this time, but if there's no run after this, then there's no to worry, I guess.
Okay.
No, like I said, I checked the SpeedGaming schedule, and it looks like we're scheduled 3 to 5 anyway, and there's nothing on right after it anyway. So we got
in the event we took
up to 20 minutes post game interview.
Duplaine said they didn't get the invite. So might have to resend it, maybe.
We'll give it a little bit of time for it. I messaged some staff about it. Doesn't get it soon, then
Yes.
Yeah, and Mindstormer in chat saying that this is the best run to watch thus far. And I haven't seen a ton of the races, but I do gotta say, like, I thoroughly enjoyed watching you two run this.
Thank you. I'm actually glad I picked this up. I guess I should shout out Keku, because watching his run at, I think it was SGDQ, was what actually got me started, got me into like speed running this game. Cause I love the game, but I always just played it casually. And so after watching Keku, I was like, you know what, man, I think I can do this. And I actually learned it just by like mimicking his run, and then eventually I started kind of just learning different stuff. But then I started seeing people like Sat and Art Candy and like all the top runners, and I was like, oh my goodness, these guys are ridiculous. And so that's when I really like started grinding. But to come
I'm trying to find Duplaine right now.
I got you. But like to come this far though, like this has really been, it's been a great experience. Like I've been enjoying every second of the way, even my terrible runs and my good runs. Like it's just been enjoyable the whole time.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. When did you pick this up? You said, oh, like after SGDQ, like this year?
Yeah. It's been like maybe 3 months, maybe.
Yes, I think it's good now. I got the invite.
Oh, hey, Duplaine.
Hey. So yeah, GG again, Naru.
Yeah,
was
man.
amazing.
GG's.
Yeah, amazing.
That was great. Congrats on your PB too.
Thanks. Yeah, 2 minutes. Honestly, I didn't expect that, but yeah, really
that's
happy.
great.
And yeah, it's the first time for me that I'm speedrunning a game and racing a game. So honestly, it was really stressful, but yeah, really happy about this race.
Yeah, like that. Like I said, can't reiterate enough how fun it was to watch and commentate it, and that's just like incredible. Duplaine just bust out a 2-minute PB for your first tourney race here.
Yeah, honestly, it was a perfect run for me. I was a bit afraid on the early space pseudo wave. I thought, I would be able to do it, and maybe I was thinking about doing the second strat with the bomb jump extra.
Yeah.
Because I really have trouble with this pseudo wave, but finally it was okay. And then it was no death. Honestly, perfect run.
That pseudo wave is, I don't know. I feel like it's RNG, but I've been told that it's not. So I'm gonna take the word of people that are better than me. But like I try to line it up where, because you know like Samus's knee is when she's leaning or whatever that and pose she's standing in. And I try to like line my cannon up where I can only see so much of the knee. And I promise you, I feel like I can line it up that same way 3 times and I'll get 3 different results.
Yeah.
That's just what it feels like.
Yeah, you never know if it's the angle or the timing. I think it's really difficult to know if you have to adjust the timing or your angle.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
so the timing on it is just extremely strict. So
Yeah, this that little monster and then I remember I used to have an issue where once I get space jump when I'm coming back, I always had bad time at freezing that one enemy and flashing over to drop the bomb. There were times like I was like 2 things I was thinking in my head today when we started the race. The first was, please don't let me have what happened in the last qualifier where I slid under the wall and I had to fight the broken Emmy. I was like, don't let that happen.
No.
And then 2, I was like, please don't kill this the enemy that's like sucking you into the wall, because I have a tendency to do that. And then it's like now I'm trying to bomb, then hurry up and grapple back up and then space jump over before the bomb wall recloses. I was like, don't let that happen. I should have been asking not to get trolled by goals in the purple Emmy too, but because there's only so many things you can watch out for.
yeah, it never feels good when you accidentally slide under that into that spot at the beginning and go into that tutorial section. In the qualifier, you didn't actually fight the broken Emmy, did you?
I did, because I was like, I don't know if I would lose more time by hitting reload or by just going through and fighting them.
I'm pretty sure you want to pause and return to checkpoint there, because that tutorial section is slow.
Yeah, I just made a heat of the moment decision, but yeah, that's probably better, just reload checkpoint. Hopefully I never have to worry about that again, but in the event.
But yeah, you guys are making like some skyrocketing progress. Like it's super soon. Maybe during this tournament, you guys will get sub 20. Like bet if you just fix some knowledge gaps and some certain strats, like the movement is just really clean. Just clean that up just a little bit more. Duplaine having just like a little bit cleaner movement than you, Naru. But fix that, you guys will get like sub 20 like pretty quickly.
That'd be dope.
I hope. And after that, it will be the short boost strat, but I don't want to learn that, honestly.
Yeah, no, at least on the bright side for you, Naru, and pushing for your next PB, you're gonna have like this huge like time save here near the end of the game. So like if you can just get to Golzuna, it's like boom. There's gonna be like 30 seconds there and then like another minute for the wave Emmy, so
true. Yeah,
I got the low 120s very shortly here. I don't know. 123 is still pretty low, but like 121 right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely this definitely gave me like kind of lit another fire under like in me to keep on grinding and to improve, because it was like I was saying, this has been a lot of fun and I enjoy having fun. So the more fun I have, the deeper I'll go into stuff. So maybe one day you all might even see me attempt short boost. One of these days.
Like the thing that really sealed the deal for Duplaine's win was just giving up on reverse magnet and getting killed by wave Emmy. Like that was the only thing. Like Ozuna was like bad, but that was kind of the 2 mistakes that should really be fixed by your next race.
I will definitely work on those, man. I appreciate the tips. Help me fill in the knowledge gaps.
Yeah, there's a lot of resources on like Speedrun Academy. There's like multiple guides up like Discord help you with everything. You can even ask in the racing Discord. But yeah, it was like super clean run from both of you. That was an extremely exciting race. So it was like just straight like back and forth for like an hour and 10 minutes, all the way up until like reverse magnet essentially. So it was crazy good. I say it's a good time to end. You guys say your last pieces.
Sure. As always, I'm glad to be here. Thank you guys for having me here for the interview, and for everybody who was involved with setting up this tournament, the qualifiers and everything. It's been a blast. I'm looking forward to the next match. Hopefully I'll win. If not, I'll be in here cheering for everybody else. But you guys have a great afternoon or night, wherever you are.
Yep. And yeah, Per, thanks a lot for the interview and for making this tournament happen. Yeah, again, it's first time for me that I'm participating to a tournament and I'm joining the speedrun community, so I'm really happy to see that everyone is helping each other, and it's a really nice event. So thanks again for all of that. And I'm going to go to training for the next race.
I say your piece, Swerve.
Yeah, that was like I said, can't stress enough. Fantastic run to watch and commentate, and like I said, I had a fantastic time doing it. And thank you, Rain, for co-commentating. I have plenty of knowledge gaps of my own, and so definitely learned a few things watching these runners and hearing your commentary. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity too. So again, everybody watching, be sure to follow these guys, follow all the runners, check out the schedule for our next race. I think we're heading into even more intense matchups. Satora finally getting a chance to make a run, hopefully this weekend. He's been really itching for it. We'll see more of like B-Dog, Carter, all the top runners, our candy. So be sure to look out for that. Really appreciate the opportunity to commentate. This has been a blast, and it's time to end. See you next mission.
See ya.
Bye.